All right, hey, how's it going? It's AG Surfer. It's been a while, definitely been a while. Yeah, this is gonna be my haul vid from back in February, from Portland Comic Con, where I hooked up with Tat and my nephew, Starshield. Is it Starshield? No, it's not Starshield. Um, Webslinger. Sorry, Webslinger. Tat and Webslinger on Friday, which was awesome. We had a good time, and then Saturday it was again. I was there Saturday, and then I was with my woman and a friend of ours, and she had a good time. Her first Comic Con, and she had a good time. Of course, Saturday was more crowded than Fridays. That's typical. Let me show off some of the books that I picked up from back in February. Now these are going to be more. I didn't use any tape. These are going to be adult, but I've seen folks show them off in vids, and vids haven't gotten yanked yet, so I don't know. Maybe I'll be the first. But I was going to show these books off. These are the Zombie Tramp books I picked up. So this adds to the collection because I believe I only had one Zombie Tramp book, and then I got a bunch of these from the Jason Martin was there and Bill McKay were there, and both of those guys had like Zombie Tramp, Vamp Blade, and Dollface stuff at their tables, and those two dudes were awesome. They set up right next to each other, so it's just great. Again, they were the only guys selling this stuff because no other vendors really had these kind of comic books. So I was able to just purchase it right from them and then get it autographed. So again, if there's kids in the room, or these are going to be, yeah, these are risque. I'll put my thumb over it. Risque covers. Zombie Tramp. This is issue 19. There's Jason Martin's nice autograph up at the top. I was trying to use some new Sharpies. I got this green. So there it is. Yeah. And that's actually a Randy Rantz. I think his name is Randy Rand's cover. And I actually met him at a con, but he wasn't here at this one. So it's very cool to see him do it. This cover's done by Dan Mendoza. This is issue number 13. And I don't know, like some of these maybe they'll state it though, I think. Yeah, that's a limited edition variant. These are all variants, limited edition variants they call them. Anniversary issue on this one. Sorry, yeah, it's adult. Jason Martin up there. And this cover is actually done by Dan Mendoza. Unholy Unions. Yeah, here's another one. I mean, if I'm going to pay, I guess that's why I got these topless covers, if I'm going to pay the price. Because they're all about the same price. Well, no, maybe the non-topless. I probably spent another $2 or I spent a few more dollars, I think, to get topless. Yeah, Zombie Tramp. There's a Jason Mendoza right there. Yeah, we'll see if my video gets banned. Let's see. This is the last one, I believe. So that was issue 12, where she's on the passenger 69 Tramp on a plane. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't think they'd be dragging her off the aircraft. Not dressed like that. They'd probably leave her on there. That was a bad joke on my part. Zombie Tramp number 11. Yeah, Jason. Jason Martin again. Yeah, just a really nice guy. Him and Bill McKay. And I got Bill McKay. What did I get him to sign? Dang it, I don't think I got Bill on. I thought I had some doll faces somewhere. Yeah, I think I got some doll face comics that I got Bill McKay to autograph. Because Bill McKay didn't do any of these covers, I would have had him autograph it. Again, Zombie Tramp, issue number 10. This one, she's kind of, well, you know, I don't need to say anything. Vamp Blade issue number 1. And that's a Jason. These are all Jason Martins. So there you go. Cover those up. And this one was just, again, a cool cover. Dan Mendoza's Zombie Tramp. I bought this off of Jason McKay's table. He signed the splash page for me. But the color I picked, it didn't, I think it was silver or something, or green. It didn't show up so good on the interior, but that's okay. But yeah, nice trade paperback. It's like a, you know, homage to obviously Harley Quinn. But it's a holiday special, like one shot. So those were the adult books. Let me kick it over to some of the actual the other comic books I picked up. Shouldn't say actual, these are comics as well. Just more risque. Alright. Yeah, I didn't really... The vendors were okay, but the prices were up high. These are some of the pop figures I had. Like, I brought this one with me because I wanted to get I got Randy Emerlin to autograph that pop figure for me. The Carnage. So Randy Emerlin did a really good job right there. Fantastic pop, in my opinion. You know, I keep I just kept meeting Lou Ferrigno or seeing Lou Ferrigno at conventions. So I thought, you know what, let me buckle down. And it was a little pricey, but it's Lou Ferrigno. He's the Hulk. So I actually bought the pop figure. This is what happens. You don't make vids, right? Very rusty. Got the pop figure from Portland Comic Con, the Hulk pop figure for like $10. Then I spent the money for Lou Ferrigno's autograph on there. But yeah, it's just very cool, and that green really does a good job in my opinion. That's my Iron Man owie Band-Aid right there. That's what happens when you get scratched. Don't want to be bleeding all over the place. So those were the, you know what, before I get into the books, let me show you the other pop I picked up. I filmed this guy up at the mall somewhere out there in Portland. And actually was at a FYE store. So I found a Negan in the wild, man. And yeah, the one I found is it's not this exact one, but I did find a regular Negan in the wild. The box is a little banged up on the one I found, but I just brought this as an example. So yeah, I couldn't leave that Negan behind. Yeah, they say if you want to have a winning baseball team, just draft Negan, put Negan on your baseball team. I think you'll probably win every time. You get him on your team there. So I was really happy to find one of these. Find a Negan out there, and I wasn't going to leave it because the box was a little banged up because it's Negan. Now into the comic books. 6 minutes in. Yeah, I got a decent price on these because it was all from the same vendor, so he did cut me a little slack on the prices. But I went up with picked up some of these Batman Adventures, number 12. I guess it's the that's my alarm. It's the Batman Adventures 12, the reprint of the first appearance of Harley Quinn. So they have that one. Excuse me. Had that one, and I guess there's so many different covers and different styles. And then you had the foil covers, right? Yeah, look at that. So I went ahead and got the foil as well. Yeah, these covers I just liked, and the artists. Yeah, good stuff. That went with this one as well. Harley in a different outfit, and just having all the gals on there. Well, in fact, I mean, these are those are kind of like three different versions of Harley. And then this one is like this, what do they call them, the Sirens? Or something? Ladies of Gotham? I don't know. Harley Quinn, Batgirl, and Poison Ivy. So the other foil. Very nice in my opinion. I decided to go with, picked up this book because, I don't know. It was a good price, and I was pretty confident I didn't have it. And I'm sure it's a wraparound from the looks of it. But yeah, Batman number 50. It's like a sketch cover or pencils. Back to Harley Quinn. Let's see. Before I crack into that one, what do I got? Oh, a couple more. Oh, here we go. Another like variant cover. Not sure who the artist is, but it looked cool because she's rocking out. Got that one. And this one as well, because again, a nice cover, a nice variant to Harley Quinn number 1. Okay, now back into some Marvel. This one I got for, I want to say it was like $10. It's stickered for 20. I want to say I got it for 10. Avengers issue 257. That's the first Nebula. So. Yeah, I didn't mind picking that up. A book I didn't have. Let me hold off on this one. Okay. Alright, almost. Wait, hold off on those books. Alright, here, another. I might as well show this one off. Another foil book. Or let's get into Randy Emblin. Randy Emblin's such a great guy. He autographs for free. But I do my best not to try to take advantage of the guy. He's been really cool. I don't go up to him with like a pile of comics. I would probably just do small piles. I do small piles at a time. But then again, I also ask him. I don't just try to overflood him or, whatever. I don't just keep showing up. I would ask him. And even then, over time, it's like I just get a few things done here and there now. But obviously in the beginning, I was doing like crazy books, But he's such a cool guy. He could easily be, You know, like any other artist, you can get easily a little upset when someone comes up and they have all these comics to get autographed, you know. So I would just take 4 or 5 books at a time. Basically, I would have, you know, I might have 4 or 5 that I really wanted to get signed. If the rest of them got signed, you know, I'd take the ones I deem important to get autographed, you know, I would take to him and ask him to autograph them. And then I would state, hey, you know, I've got some more books if you don't mind. And he would let me know. He'd say, yeah, sure, I'm not busy. Go ahead, keep, you know, that's what I'm here for. But then there's days like on Saturday when he's busy because he's doing a lot of commissions. So I don't want to keep interrupting or bugging him, you know, when he's trying to finish commissions for folks. So anyways, this was on Friday. When I was hanging out with Tat and Webslinger. Yeah, I had a blank book, and actually it was for a friend. And I believe he posted his video up a long time ago as well, because, you know, this is from February. But Amazing Murphinator I had a couple books from Amazing Murphinator to get autographed, and he was just like, he gave me a blank Spidey, and he asked that, hey, just see how many signatures you can get on there, you know, that are free. And I said, sure. So I went to Randy, because I knew Randy was free. Randy started signing my buddy's man. Randy Emberlin started to sign Amazing Murphinator's comic, and as he was autographing it, he goes, you know what, I can't just leave it blank. And he does a quick head sketch of Spidey. And I was like, whoa, you know? And so, and he normally would charge for that. So, of course, I felt kind of bad, and I was like, what do I owe you, or whatever. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. Here. And I said, oh, that's awesome. He's going to love it, you know? At which point I said, well, I got another blank. And this was on Friday. You know, this wasn't Saturday when he's busy. This was Friday. And so I go, well, I got another blank comic if you don't mind. And Randy goes, no, sure. So Randy breaks it out for me. You can see, like, I didn't let the ink dry or something, so it kind of rubbed. It kind of smeared a little bit off the date. I ain't tripping, but the Spidey head sketch is sweet. And he sketched them. And he normally would charge like $25 for these. So I knew I was going to buy some prints off of him. Like, he has artwork and whatnot. I was going to buy some of those off of him. I just waited till, actually I did buy some from him from Friday, and I just gave them all to my brother to hang on to them for me, because it would have been pretty tough for me to transport home. So that was kind of my way of at least paying back Randy and saying thank you for everything he's done. But yeah, I was really stoked. I mean, when he did Amazing Murphinators, I was like, could you do one more if you don't mind? And I was willing to pay. I mean, I was willing to shell out $25. It's not a big deal. 25 is, you know, really nothing. So he goes, no, don't worry about it. And I was like, oh, all right. So yeah, just such a very cool guy. And how far am I in? Whoa, 12 minutes. Dang it. I got to do a part 2. That's okay for talking, and I'm such a rookie. This was another, look at that thing. I was really stoked to find this, or happy to find it. I mean, a lot of these things I haven't seen or whatever, and just seeing it at a vendor, and a vendor gave me a good price on it, I decided to pick it up. Another foil cover, Supergirl #1. I just liked the cover, and the price wasn't bad. And it's got this, like, these things, they call them comic book skins. Slab it yourself. So it's yeah, it's this metallic, like, board or something. I thought it was a see-through, but it's a metallic board. I guess, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's a film on this. I peel it off, and then you can see the back. No, that is the back of the book. My mistake, yeah. The back of the book is just this. It's just a foil. So it's a clear backing board. Okay. Yeah, it's a clear backing board. And what they are, it's these guys here. I decided to buy a pack. I want to say it was $20 for 10 of these things. Yeah, 10. So like $2 a piece. And comic book skins, they're clear backing boards. It's like hard plastic or like a hard mylar. I decided to give them a shot, especially on some of the books when you have like wraparound covers. So with that being said, folks, I will come back with a quick part 2. See what happens when I don't make vids in a while. Man, rusty. All right, thanks to everyone. If you've been hanging in there, watching and staying with my channel, I appreciate it. And again, AG Surfer, muchos gracias. Back with part 2.